We've been fans of Leigh and James and the original Saw, for a long time. So we thought it would be really, really cool if we had an opportunity to work with them. And we approached them. We asked them, "Do you guys have any ideas that you would like to do with us under our new, plan to make low-budget horror movies?" And they said, "Yeah, we have this idea, that we've had for a long time, even before Saw, for Insidious." And we thought that it sounded really cool. They gave us the script and we read it and we all immediately loved it. Thought, it's going to be a really creepy, scary, cool movie. And we knew that if James is going to make it, we knew it's going to turn out great. So it all made perfect sense for us to go ahead and do it. One of the things that we wanted to make sure is that whoever we're collaborating with, that they feel like they have ownership of the material, and we're not going to be the kind of producers that will get in the way and try to micromanage them. So once we knew that the script is great and we loved it, so we had confidence in the material, and James is such a good filmmaker, he doesn't need us to tell him what to do. So we were there to support him. Anything that he needed, we would help him get it done. But we knew that he will be on top of things and he'll be in charge of the movie, and our job is to help him bring his vision to life. Even before I did Paranormal Activity, whenever I watch movies, I kind of watch them in a very analytical way and try to dissect how they're done and try to figure out why did the filmmaker did it in such a way. So I'm a little bit of a jaded movie watcher, and when I saw the first cut of Insidious, I was familiar with the material, I knew the script, I was on the set, so I knew the locations, so it was very familiar to me. But yet, even though it was a very, very early rough cut, it still got me. The jump scares were very effective and made me jump, and the movie totally creeped me out, even when I knew what was coming. I thought the vibe was great. I've actually seen the movie also in Toronto with an audience and a couple of other test screenings that we've done, and the movie always plays very well. People seem to be getting really into it, really getting sucked into that world, and the jump scares and all the different creepy things that we have going on seems to be really effective. You can kind of sense from the energy of the audience and from their screaming and groaning that the movie is effective. They're both kind of fun in their own way. I mean, directing is definitely fun because you have a lot of creative control over your own material, and you feel very connected to what you're doing. Producing is fun in a different way because it's very satisfying to work with, in this example, someone like James and Leigh, who are so talented, and your job is to support them and to help them, but they do all the hard work, and you just enjoy seeing the process coming to life. So I think there's pros and cons for both ways, but they're both fun in their own ways. He basically had the arrangement that we had is that he has final cut. So he basically locked himself up in his house for a few months and edited everything on his computer. And then when he was ready, he showed us the movie, and we were all very excited. We gave him, some ideas, some notes. James is very collaborative, so he listened to, all the suggestions we had, which actually weren't that many because the movie was already in great shape from the very early cuts. So there wasn't a need for too many changes, and basically it was up to James to decide, what he wanted to do because, it's his baby, and we wanted to make sure that he still, feels that way and he has ownership of the movie.